Hello, and welcome to DWTT. It's my YouTube channel. I'm Gary, and we're going to go through my five segment. A little late, I'm sorry. Game finished, and I had a lot of work to do, and I had a show, so I didn't get a chance to get it out. I'm smiling because I'm kind of happy we got the win. But there are some things that we can talk about otherwise we got the win. We moved on to the next round, so we should be happy. I guess, like I like to do, we'll go through some of the lineups real quick and we'll get into the My Five. Looked at the lineup and I like the addition of Tyranny basically to the previous lineup that we had. You've got Aubameyang at top with Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and Saka behind him. I like that. Xhaka and Ceballos in the middle. We'll take that now. Partey still out. Then you've got Bellerin, Luiz, Gabriel, and Tierney filling up the rear essentially. Tierney coming back was nice to have. I would like to have seen Cedric out there on the left, but that's okay. And Leno, of course, in goal. So yeah, well, other than that, I liked everything I saw there. So let's get into it. We got the win, so we'll take that. They made it difficult. They stressed us out. My heart felt it, but we got the win. I'll take that every day. It was nice to see the team come back after, getting ahead and then falling back and then falling further back and then being able to get those two goals was really nice. It always comes back to that first game where we just missed so many chances. But you know what? We got it this time, so we'll take it. So I'm happy about that. There are, I can get into, some negatives if I want to, but I think we'll take the win for now, and hopefully we can grow based on the things that we didn't do well in that two-leg series that we had there with Benfica. So let's get into my five. So I'll, just gonna do a little change here, and boom, boom, and here we go. All right. So as you can see, my five is up there, and we'll get into them as we'll talk about how the game went and what I saw. So first up, we'll get into Saka. Okay, so Saka for me was the player of the game. I think he's done what he's always done. He is a threat out there on the right, and he's basically a threat wherever we put him. He was a threat out there on the right this game. With him on the ball, you know that the other team has to watch what he's doing. He made some really nice passes in for scoring opportunities for Aubameyang. The first goal of the game came from one of those passes in to him. Uh, what can I say about the kid? He is, yeah, player of the year for us right now. I don't know how it's going to change in the next 13 games, but right now he's the player of the year for us, and I don't think that's going to change. He's just been getting better and better and better. I would like to get him some rest, but we'll see if that happens. Uh, when it's going to be the big question. Every game for us here on out is a big one. So he's going to have to kind of maintain his stamina. And one of the things that I think he did in this game was he didn't exert himself too much, like a professional does when they've been in the league for a while and they have to play even when they don't want to or they need the rest. I believe he reserved enough power, strength, uh, cardio, whatever you want to call it, so that he can make it through the full 90 minutes and give everything. And we needed it because until the 86th minute and that pass into Aubameyang, we just, who knows, the old Saka from last year may not have been able to do that because he wouldn't, he hasn't been able to maintain his stamina throughout a game. And you could see it in a lot of those games last year. This year, so much better. Glad for it. He's just improving every time he gets out there, and you know, he had a couple opportunities to shoot and wasn't able to put any pressure on the goalie. Hopefully that will come soon. Maybe that's the next year thing. He's been improving every year, and maybe we'll see that with his shooting. So we'll take that. Saka, the first one up. Next up is Tierney coming back from being out with his injury. It was nice to see him in there, our leader, and we saw it today. We saw it in the game. What can I say about Tierney? That's as many will say, and I'll say that's my captain. That's kind of what a captain looks like out there and what he does. Just the fire in the team when we needed it. We went up a goal, they went up 2 goals, and Tierney getting that ball and slotting it home. And then the fire afterwards. That is the leadership that we wanted. That was the fire that got the team going, and hopefully that made them believe that this game wasn't over. Just gotta love Tyranny, our captain, our future captain, anyways. Probably, hopefully, we'll see. It's hard to take somebody's captainship away just because they're not playing up to par when they've done so much for you. So I can understand that, but if you want the leadership out there on the field, and Tierney is the one for it, and he showed it this week. I mean, he's still coming back from his injury, so I don't think he's 100% back yet or fully fit, whatever what the fit is at the end of this season. But we've seen him, go from a few minutes in the previous game and then come into this one and give us, a good performance. Can it be better? Yes. But that's what happens after an injury. So we're just going to take it. We'll have to take it by year, essentially, and see how he does game by game. And hopefully he can maintain that and just improve back to his regular form. So looking forward to seeing what he does next. Next up is another others player of the game, man of the match per se, and Aubameyang. After the last Benfica game where he had essentially about 3 chances that we definitely would have thought he would have put away in this game. Uh, we needed to lean on him again. I in my starting lineup I actually had him, probably sitting more because like I said, maybe gives us something a little bit different, but Aubameyang gives us the goals. So Arteta went with goals and the potential of goals with Aubameyang out there. Uh, Once again, he still had a little struggle being offsides in this game. I feel like he just doesn't trust that he needs to take that little bit of a edge and get on and not get all the way back after being offsides and trying to get back and then kind of just towing that line and always getting caught out. Happened multiple times in this game. One of the goals got called back that he had. So hopefully, he's getting more confident that if he does, get past the defense and get back, that the pass will come, and it did. We saw it. We saw in the 2 goals in this particular case. The first goal from Saka, he was offside. I think he came back, got onside. The defender kind of got behind him, and then he made a run, and bang, there he is, patented shot. Nice little chip past the goalie who's coming out. Nice one. Then on the game-winning shot, similar thing. A lot of movement going around. He had to get back on side, it looked like to me. And then he was able to make that run just as Saka saw it. Pass comes out, he heads it in. So easy. We always talk about Aubameyang and his headers, and in this game, his header was perfect, right? Easy peasy. Nice, very nice, very nice. All right. So next up is Erdiger, and I wanted to see how he was going to do because he'd been getting a lot of games and seeing how he was going to improve. He's doing better each time he goes out there. Not at the level of Millsworth Row when he was running hot in that middle position. But the one thing I do like about him is that he does make a lot of movement around the field, constantly moving. His passing is really nice, and it does put players in good positions to make the next move or to maybe attempt attacking. I think I want to see him make a little bit more movement towards the goal, but otherwise, I think he's been doing pretty well there. Will he play in the next game? I'm not sure, but if that's what we're going to get out of him, that's pretty nice. And if that got Millsroof Road to get some rest by having him in the middle there, then I'll take it. Millsworth Row played out there on the left. I kind of feel like I'd rather have him in the middle though, so we can get somebody else out there on the left, be it Martinelli. I would like to see Martinelli out there and see how that works with a Martinelli, Millsworth Row, and Saka line right behind whoever the striker is. And in most cases, it's probably going to be Aubameyang. So, but all in all, Odegaard did well. I'll take it. once again, his energy, his poise on the ball is so nice. It's nice to see him when the ball gets to him. You don't feel like it's just going to get coughed up and given away. So I like that. His protection of the ball is good. Next up was Bellerin. I chose Bellerin because I was looking for to see how much of a equal presence we would have on both the wing backs, with Tierney coming back and Bellerin having played for a while, just to see if, like, with the addition of Tierney would maybe open up Bellerin. And the one thing that I have to say, I just didn't know, I didn't realize he was on the field sometimes. I know he was there, I know he got the ball, but his presence just wasn't there for me. Not sure if he just got overwhelmed with Tierney on the other side, but he has been doing a lot of attacking in the past. Just didn't see it. Uh, didn't really do anything too negative that I could call on, and that's usually when I notice him out there. But he just seemed to be really quiet out there, and we just didn't get much from him as much as I wanted to see. So not a good game for him, I don't believe. And he did get subbed out pretty early, and the game started to pick up at that point. So we'll see what happens next with Cedric, if Tierney's going to be coming back into the next game, or whatever our next game is that Cedric's available for. So we'll see. All in all, that's my five. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll talk a little bit about the game, and then we'll finish up there. Once again, and I enjoyed the game because of the win at the end. Didn't enjoy the ups and downs. Some people have called it a roller coaster. Tale of two captains is kind of what our podcast was on Arsenal fan circle. There was just a lot of back and forth. Taking the body blows, giving them back. We just, we persevered, which was really good. The team didn't give up. I like that. And we got the win, so we got to move on. And next up, Olympiacos. It's time for us to redeem ourselves from the last time we played them. We need to come in. One thing I would like to see us come in and do is get, we're playing away to start. We just played in their stadium. How about getting 4 goals, and 4 away goals would be really nice. Kind of, have an opportunity to replicate what we should have done in the Benfica leg, first one away. Come in, put the game away early, and hold on, right? 4 away goals, go back home, and then finish them off, and hopefully move on to the next round. Hope you enjoyed my five. Like I said, I try to get this out after every game, either immediately or the next day. Today's a little bit later than usual, but that was because of a busy schedule that I had going on. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to make any comments below. Also, subscribe, turn on notifications. And if you need to find me, you can check me out on, and got my little transition here, at my Twitter site. I hope you can find me there, and that's where I'll notify you of any my 5 videos coming out, or just any comments on the game. And once again, come on, you Gunners, and the words I like to use: life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. All right, thanks. There